she be, you know, doing her little stroll to shake that money. She be doing her stroll to shake that monkey, y'all. Maybe I need some money. I need What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Keeping Up with P and P. That's me. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If y'all returning, what it do? Boo. I'm back with the Greek content. I'm back with the AKA content. So let's get it, y'all. So I'm gonna make sure the question is on the screen, but I'm not sure what the title of this video is going to be, but just I'll know once I'm done recording the video. But so I was asked on one of my videos, I can't remember what video it was, but one of my AKA videos or whatever, and the question, I'm about to read it from my phone, but I'm also going to have it on the screen, and it was, do the AKAs and deltas get along at your school? They don't at mine. I'm worried about the drama if I were to join. So y'all, I don't necessarily like know, I don't even know where to start, but I'm just gonna dive into it. So as I mentioned on my, I think it was my journey to becoming an AKA in my Greek advice video, I mentioned that back when I was on campus and when I became an AKA, are really only us, AKAs and Zetas. So I never really had the encounter as far as being on campus with deltas. But what I can say is this. So I know a lot of deltas, and I'm not gonna necessarily say it's a, you know, AKAs don't like deltas or deltas don't like AKAs, or, you know, however, you know, you want to put it as far as the different sororities and stuff like that. I think it's really when it comes to a person's character. Now, I can speak for myself and my org and my chapter and my school or whatever. If I didn't like somebody that so happened to be a delta or so happened to be a zeta or SG row, or, you know, whatever the case may be, if I didn't like them, I didn't like them based off of them, like their character. Of course, you know, some people might do too much and stuff like that, but like, the character is what I don't like. I don't associate one's character like with their organization. Of course, you know, everybody, I mean, it's Greek life. Everybody gonna rep they set, rep what they're part of, you know, hardcore, which is cool. But I will say this, I think that some people do it like, I don't know, it's the manner in which they do it. And I think that's what might comes off as like, oh, the AKAs got beef with the deltas, or they got beef with these people or this people. Like, no, I don't have beef with any sorority because my aunt is a delta. If I have not I have mentioned this before in my journey to become an AKA, and I have a really good friend that's a delta or whatever. So I'm not gonna say like, and there's other deltas that I know that I'm cool with, so I'm not gonna say I don't like deltas or deltas that AKAs have problems or when they're on the yard. I mean, personally, me, I have not been able to experience like being on the yard with all of you know, everybody from, you know, a D9 organization. But I mean, and that's okay. But you know, like now they're starting to, now, you know, the SG rows, they came back or whatever when I was still on campus or whatever. They came back, and then, you know, they want to bring the deltas back and stuff like that. I think it'll be a good experience for those who are still Greek that are down there, especially in you know, sororities or whatever, to have all, you know, D9 organizations all together there or whatever. But you know, because I don't know. And I also, okay, small story time. So I'm not going to say which org that this person was from, nor am I going to say the person's name, but girl. So this girl, whatever, one of my ships, they were really good friends, and whatever transpired with them, it kind of spilled over into us. And not on my ship's part, but on her, you know, so-called friend's part or whatever. And the girl, she was just like, involved us in anything that she had to say, you know, about my ship. And, you know, I just couldn't understand, because it's like, we ain't even did nothing to you. Whether, you know, we don't speak to you, we don't say anything to you, we, you know, we don't do no harm to you, so why are you involving us? Anything that has to do with my ship, whatever. My ship had always told us, you know, like, y'all, you know, stand, you know, not like, you know, like stand down, but y'all don't say nothing or whatever. And we never said nothing until, you know, it kind of got to a point like where we blew up. And then it did become a thing where one organization and another organization, now, not to say we beefing, but we, you know, not bad, and it's a problem because it's one particular person. But the issue was, the girl was going back and she was saying stuff, or, you know, she wasn't telling a full story. She wasn't saying what she was doing or whatever to why we said or did whatever we said or did. So now you had them like looking at us like, you know, whoop the them, and it's just like, we ain't did nothing to the girl or whatever. We only responded back to the girl because the girl said something to us. So it became a miscommunication between us. And I also think that's another thing. It could be really a mishap of whether it's a friendship or whether it's a circumstance, or, you know, you're not liking that person to where, you know, everybody thinking like y'all don't like each other, or you don't like the org. It don't got nothing to do with the org. Like, I'll never associate my beef or how I feel about somebody with the organization that they're a part of. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with them individually. It has to do something with them individually as far as their character is concerned. So it has nothing to do with, you know, what they're a part of. I could care less what sorority you're a part of, or whatever case may be. My issue is with you or whatever, and whatever, how you've acted, what you've done, or whatever the case may be. So I say also though, with that, like, Greek people gonna be Greek people. You got some people who do too much, and I really feel like it's people who are, I wouldn't say younger, but who are just really fresh into the organization. And then you have people who are like me. I mean, you know, like, I really don't care. I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. If we in a setting where it's, you know, Greek people, or if we at a function or something, party or something, everybody strolling, I'm gonna stroll my way. I ain't gonna be, you know, I ain't gonna be ruthless. I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm not gonna be none of that. I'm gonna just do my thing, go about my day. But for some other people, it's not like that. It's like a rah-rah. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, at my school, I didn't have, you know, the interaction with Deltas. But when I went to another school, and me and my ships were strolling, and I think some of my profiles were strolling as well. We were all strolling, and then, like, all I see, like, it was just like the boom loud, like, and now this is going to be a whole separate video also, like, about the strolling thing or whatever, because I think that also, like, should be addressed for, like, people who are not Greek or whatever, because I think that becomes a big issue. But for what I'm talking about specifically, like, we were strolling whatever, and like, they literally like come now, it's so much space, y'all, and I don't know how, but like, I'm sorry, like, after one too many's of this, and like, you're not being apologetic or you're not saying sorry, then it becomes the issue or whatever. But it has nothing to do with your org. It becomes the issue, like, you're being rude now because you see we struggle right next to you, and you booming and doing all that, and you're not saying excuse me or my bad or anything like that. But what I will say to the person who did mention this under my comment, this under my video or whatever, girl, don't be afraid to pursue anything, any organization or whatever that you want to be a part of, because of whatever issues that people have with whomever they have on campus, whatever orgs, you know, have whatever they have on campus. That don't have nothing to do with you. If you want to be a part of this, or be a part of this, or drama or whatever is going on between one org and another org, or maybe really it sometimes be one person in that org and another person in that org, that should not stop you from doing what you need to do when you're a part of that organization. Like, period. If you let drama, if you let messy stuff stop you from running your org and taking care of business and moving a certain way, that's a problem. Like, if you worried about drama because other people beefing, like, that's a problem. Like, don't worry about whoever beefing, if they beefing, if they not beefing. Like, literally everybody can get along. Sometimes people don't get along, it's due to like their personalities. People personalities don't clash, and that's okay. But everybody can still be, people can still be cool with people that's in different organizations. Like, I have friends and I'm cool with people that's in different organizations. Like, I have a friend that's an SG Pro, I got a friend that's Z, I got a friend that's Delta, got an aunt that's a Delta. So it's like, you don't have to beef with somebody just because they're in a different org. Now that's different when people just want to beef because, oh, she a Delta and oh, I'm an AKA. Like, that's lame to me. Like, that's childish. Like, grow up. Like, but of course, you know, you're gonna have your, you know, we the first, da, 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 da. And then you're gonna have, you know, whatever the Deltas be saying, whatever. But like all D9 can, like, you know, or rather sororities and D9 can all coexist, especially on the same yard. Do your thing. Like when my friend, when she be, you know, doing her little stroll to shake that money, she be doing her stroll to shake that monkey, y'all. Maybe I need some money. I need some money. What the, I'm gonna do with 200? But no, though, when she be doing her things to that, and I be like, hey, go, you know, I be, you know, hyping her up. But like, I don't know, like, I feel like some stuff in the Greek world is unnecessary, and I just wanted to, you know, kind of shed light on what you said. But yeah, honestly, like, I really feel like the beef, it don't even be sorority beef. You feel me? Sometimes it really just be individual beef that somehow gets turned into sorority beef, and like I don't understand like why that happened. But honestly, I just be feeling like it really, like I said, it don't even be like Greek sorority beef or whatever. It really just be people beef or whatever, and it turns into sorority beef between two people or whatever, well, between, you know, both sororities, whatever. And it really be uncalled for. Like a lot of stuff be uncalled for, but I feel like as you get older, like certain stuff don't phase you. I mean, you ain't gonna like everybody that's in another different organization, I mean, and that's cool, but you know, it don't have nothing to do with them because they a Delta or because they a Zeta or because they a Sigma Gamma Rho. It has nothing to do with that. It's just their personality you just don't, you know, mesh with. Y'all personalities just don't mesh with. You know, like I said, I have friends that are Deltas. I have friends that are AKAs. Well, duh. I got friends that are Sigma Gamma Rhos and stuff like that or whatever. It has nothing to do with, you know, them being a Delta or whatever. But on the yard, I would say, like, I really can't speak too much because, like I said, when I was there, I didn't have Deltas on the yard. But like, cute little Greek beef, like I said, you know, people be like, you know, I'm the first. People be like, I'm the first, and I walk the them, and you know, everybody do what they do or whatever. But it's literally just, you know, having fun and repping what they're a part of or whatever, and being proud of what they're a part of. It shouldn't get to a point where you feel like it's beef between two sororities, because then that's really a problem. You know, I really feel like sometimes, like, D9 organizations, it's specifically because you know how females are wired or whatever. I just feel like, you know, with, you know, D9, you know, female sororities or whatever, you know, we just all need to stick together. That's what the whole purpose, you know, D9 being, you know, structured and put together and created or whatever. So don't feel like, you know, you leery to join because of this quote-unquote beef between the AKAs at your school or the Deltas at your school, because honestly, like, it's probably not even really a sorority to sorority beef. It's probably somebody in this org sorority don't like somebody in this sorority. That's normally how beef is. But if it's to a point where it's like messing with business, messing with how business flow, you know, is making y'all look bad, then that's a problem. You feel me? Like, it shouldn't be like that. So don't feel discouraged. If you want to join that or forget about anybody else that's in another sorority because they are in a different sorority. You are trying to pursue what you're trying to pursue. They in whatever they in. So don't worry, or don't, you know, don't too much care about beef, like, or, you know, whatever the case may be, drama. Don't care about that or whatever. That's not what sororities are about. It's not about drama. Don't even think about drama. Who cares what is displayed to you? If you get the chance to join that organization, that specific sorority that you want to join, you do you and do what you need to do for that organization. If you happen to be friends and, you know, make relationships, whatever, with somebody that's in Delta Sigma Theta, cool. You know, like, it's no beef, it's no biggie. Like, but you know, fake beef is a thing, but it's really not it ain't really, like I said, sorority beef. It's really individual beef, and people be turning into sorority beef. And AKA ain't got nothing to do with why I don't like you. AKA ain't got nothing to do with why I don't like you or you or you or you. It has nothing to do with nothing. So don't even mix the two. No, don't do it. But I hope the person who asked this, I hope this answered your question or whatever. And I thought this kind of was a good question that you asked or whatever. So, which is why I said I was really gonna make a video on this topic. So with that being said, I am about to end this video. I will have another video coming after, so you will see this jacket again. As I just mentioned, you probably know what the video is about to be about. Why am I talking so fast? Y'all probably already know what the video is going to be about, because I mentioned in this video about strolling and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna do a separate video right after this about that. And yeah, if you already are not subscribed to my channel, you need to subscribe to my channel, because I definitely come with the AKA content. My subscribers already know, and I definitely be putting y'all up on game and helping y'all out if I can. Also, if you already not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. I know I have not been active probably in 2 to 3 weeks, but again, me and my family really have been going through it, and so I have not really been active on any social media posting or anything like that. But I am trying to get back into the groove of things. It's your girl P, and y'all already know what I'm about to say, and I'm out.